Welcome back, y'all. It's Tuesday. Back with Keeping Up with the Culture. 2Ks. So one, tell me how was your day? Because it was very nasty outside.
My day was just like the weather. Nasty.
Kirrie. Why, Kirrie?
My 9 to 5 is just a 9 to 5 today.
No, I
it was
can
just
feel
it was a very long day. But you know,
I feel you.
I'm happy to be here right now. How was your day?
My day was very long and it was so busy. But you know, I feel like Mondays are legit my favorite days of the week.
Really?
But then Tuesdays, I feel like I hate Tuesdays so bad. I love Mondays and Sundays.
That's good. A lot of people don't like Mondays, but that's good that you like Mondays.
Love Mondays.
That's really good. So our topic today is
The road to self-love.
yes.
It sounds very simple, but I feel like it's very complicated because a lot of people don't have or they don't display self-love. And I feel like the most important relationship you should ever have is with yourself.
That's true. Whew, excuse me. That's a product of my 9 to 5.
Kirrie, it's like 6 o'clock. You sleeping?
Yeah,
Old lady game. OLG.
that's me. So you said that the most important relationship
Is with yourself.
is with yourself.
I honestly feel that way. I just feel like you set the tone for all the other relationships in your world, whether it be romantic or just strictly friendships or even work relationships. Like, you set the tone. So you start, you know, the trend of how you choose to be treated. So pretty much if you're going through your day and you know you're not doing yourself a favor, you're doing yourself a disservice by doing whatever it is that you know is not good for you, everybody else will be able to pick up on that, and everybody else will, you know, they'll treat you the way you allow yourself to treat yourself, if that makes sense.
Ooh, it does.
Am I dropping gems?
You are. That was 2 for 2.
Stop here.
Boom, boom. That's for you. That's for you.
Thank you. What about you? What's self-love to you?
The honest truth is, I don't know. I don't have a good definition for self-love. Honestly, self-love came naturally to me. I cannot think of a time where I was not totally like obsessed with loving and caring for myself correctly. So I would say self-love definitely starts from within. It starts from knowing your dislikes, knowing your likes, knowing what you feel like you deserve, all of that. So to me, self-love is whatever comes from within that makes you happy and makes you feel whole.
You said something about you could never think of a time where you weren't like displaying that. I can think of a time where I felt like I wrapped my head around other people and other things that I lost sight of who I am as a person, and it took me months to get myself back. I kind of went through, it wasn't even a depression, it was more so like me literally stepping back and seeing myself losing myself, like losing sight of who I am. Like, I know I don't like that, so why am I dealing with
That's
it?
another gem that you just dropped.
Kirrie, shut your mouth.
You on it today.
Shut your mouth, please.
You must been faster lately, baby, because you got all the answers today. But no, now that you said that, I have to retract my statement. I can recall a time where I was not displaying self-love to myself. Self-love to myself. That was funny. But in a past relationship, I found myself, I saw that I was losing myself by the things that like I did, the things that I said, how I act, you know, when it came to this person, like I know that was not self-love. Like, and what's so crazy is, you know, Facebook have like these memories and stuff.
I be deleting them. I delete the memories.
I don't delete them.
I
Guess what? I can't wait to show my kids some of this stuff.
Look at how y'all,
because it's so ratchet, but it's like, it reminds me like I really was like going through this. Like I really was
and you
out
can't
here.
believe it was real.
Fighting people over a relationship. And I'm sitting here like, and then I was posting it on Facebook.
Proudly.
Like it was nothing wrong with it.
I know you lying. I know you lying.
Like it was nothing wrong with it. And I look at my Facebook memories, y'all, and I just laugh. It's comedy to me. So that was definitely a time in my life where I know that I couldn't have loved myself.
But you know what? I feel like we aren't the only ones that may have felt like we being in a relationship and it took from us more than we, invested in ourselves. And I'm that person that's more adamant on, how can I word this? I'm very much so, if I've put so much into a person and I feel like I'm not getting anything back, I'm going to fall back and I'm going to be done with the situation, because at that point, I don't have anything left in me to give. So I have to take a break, a breather, which in between relationships, I feel like all people should take breathers. It's not necessary, but it's very helpful, y'all. Take a breather to yourself and replenish yourself. Give yourself back what you put out in your last relationship in order for you to have a better one. Learn yourself. Which leads me into talking about the different, pretty much different ways of how to practice self-love. We do have some comments.
I think we do have comments on Instagram.
You have comments on Instagram?
I have Facebook right now.
Okay. But if you guys have experienced ways of you knowing that you have not displayed self-love, tell us how you made it work, because I love learning how to love myself more. I feel like it's always ways to learn who I am as a person. I know what it is I like and don't like, but it's always more out there that I don't know. So yeah, we can go down the list.
Go ahead, share it with us.
First and foremost, in order to love yourself, you have to learn how to discipline yourself. That is one of the hardest. That's the main thing for me. It's self-discipline. I lack self-discipline terribly. And I know I lack it.
What do you mean self-discipline?
Learning to tell yourself no. And obeying yourself. If you know something is not right for you, but it feels good, leave it alone. That goes for relationships, food, anything. That car that you know is not going to get you from A to B, but you love this car so much and it's been in your family for so long, leave that car alone and get you a new one.
So we have a comment on Instagram, and she says, I just recently did a honey jar on myself. Explain, what is a honey jar?
I love the way that sounds.
That sounds interesting. Yeah, let me write that down. A honey jar. Hold on, I'm on the wrong sheet of page. Did I turn it? That's crazy. Okay. A honey jar. Explain that to us while we're still talking. Explain to us what a honey jar is. I like that.
I feel like if I had to guess what it was, maybe she's saying like she took a honey jar and wrote different things about herself and pulled from those things, and maybe like, I don't know.
Yes, explain that, because we can definitely do that with you. Like, definitely explain that to us. A honey jar. Never heard of that.
You sound like Michael Wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that one. I like
that. Self-discipline, that was one. Secondly, focus. Learn how to focus on what is important and what you can and cannot control. Because some things you can't control. And it's okay to basically like say, this is out of my control. I love this thing, and I find myself wanting this thing, but it's nothing that I can do with this thing. That goes for people,
places, and things.
Yeah.
Well, I can chime in on that, because the way that my mind works, like, my mind is always racing. So I'm always, in my mind, I'm always working. Like, whether it's, my businesses or my personal life, I'm always going through things and doing things. So to me, I have a hard time with understanding some things I cannot control. Like some things I cannot put my hands on at that section. Oh God.
Get it out, Kirrie.
I can't get it out today.
Shoot.
You need to
already know where you
juju on me. Girl, come on, rub it on me.
Y'all, the Mercury retrograde is going on right now.
Okay, I can't put my hands on it at that moment. Mm-hmm. So it bothers me, but that's just how
I feel like that's a Sagittarius thing, because I have that same problem. If I feel like I can't physically not control it, but if it's something that I just can't figure out, I start to get frustrated. I'm like, no, I feel defeated. I don't like to feel defeated.
And that's the thing. I do not like to feel defeated.
I hate to feel defeated.
I hate it. Like, you cannot tell me that something is defeating me. Like, I got an attitude. I got an attitude about it.
Attitude, stop.
Just don't play with me like that.
Stop.
Do not play with me like that. So she said it's a magical, you want to read that?
Yeah, she said it's a magical technique where she wrote herself a love letter. She added herbs, honey, sugar, and rose quartz. She prayed over it, and it's supposed to help you love yourself. I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
So we did our own research on the honey jar. And its self-love honey jar spells are used to heighten self-love, confidence, and self-esteem.
I like
that. I like those.
She said she also added roses.
Mm-hmm.
And she keeps the jar on her altar.
That's wonderful.
Oh my God.
That's wonderful. And the thing about it is, you do whatever you can to help strengthen your confidence, your self-esteem, like whatever it is that technique that works for you, like that's good. Mm-hmm. Like that's good that you found that niche, that thing that you feel like will help.
Yeah,
with you personally.
I feel like it's 3 rules to self-care: mental, emotional, and physical. Those 3 things have to be aligned, because you can be emotionally fit and you can be, well, not emotionally fit, physically fit. And you can also be in a good place mentally, like you're going to work, you're keeping yourself busy, but in the same breath, emotionally, are you okay? You could be harboring and festering emotions that, yeah, you can get up and drink all the water and eat all the kale. I seen a meme that says that, but that still doesn't fix what's going on in your head. And I feel like the best way to do that is sometimes just to decompress and let those emotions, just allow those emotions to run through your mind. Don't try to fight an emotion. I have problems with that.
Trying to fight an emotion.
Yeah, because I feel sad and be like, what you feeling sad for? Like trying to talk myself out of it instead of letting it just happen.
I am a ball of emotions. If I'm mad, I am mad. If I'm happy, I am happy. If I'm sad, I'm crying. And that's just
Kirrie,
what it is.
Stop.
Don't fight your emotions, sis.
I fight my emotions.
Let them go. Let them.
I don't want to feel it. I don't want to deal with it. But I need to be better at that.
Don't fight them. Don't fight them.
Yes. But pretty much, a lot of people too say meditation. Do you meditate?
No, but I pray.
That's a form of meditation.
Yeah, I pray.
I love that.
I pray. And I have this thing where, like, if I even feel like antsy, old people, they have like all these superstitions and stuff, child. And I mean, my great grandma was the queen of superstitions. And sometimes they just rubbed off on me. So, you know how you get that knot in your stomach. And everybody always tells you, like, that's the sign that something bad is coming, or you're gonna get bad news.
Like your intuition.
Yeah, like that's supposed to be the first, your first symptom of your intuition kicking in. And I wholeheartedly believe that. If I have a knot in my stomach, it does not matter if I have a client on the phone in front of me, whatever. I'm going to the bathroom. Excuse me,
can I take a second?
I'll be right back. Because I'm going to pray. And you know what? I used to pray like, God, please don't let nothing bad happen to me. Now, I just pray, God, whatever it is that's about to come, like, prepare me for it. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. Like, just prepare me for it. Of course, I don't want it to be bad, but I wholeheartedly believe that knot in my stomach never fails.
And it is an indicator of something.
It has not.
It's like your third eye. People have third eyes for real. That could be a form. That could be a sense. And I like that. Because regardless, if you pray against it, it's still going to happen. Exactly. Whatever is destined is going to happen. So just be prepared for it.
I was like, God, prepare me for it. I don't know what it is, but prepare me for it.
When it comes my way, let me be ready.
Right.
I agree. I like that. I'm going to go write that down.
Yeah. Got to. So, no, I don't meditate, but I do pray. I pray several times a day, in the midst of the day. If I'm having a bad day If I'm having a good day, you know, I pray. No matter what, I pray about some of the smallest things. If I'm trying not to curse somebody out, like I pray, like God, hold my tongue, help me. If I need help.
I pray in the morning. I'll get up sometimes and stretch, but as far as in meditating, like sitting and just sitting with my thoughts, I don't do that. I hate meditation so bad, but I definitely do pray. I do pray throughout the day. I don't pray as much. I start off my day like, you know, thank you God for waking me up and starting me on my way. Keep my family that's near and dear and my friends as well. Keep them safe, and you know, and I just go from there and I leave it however it's gonna play out. Is how it's gonna play out. I say the same prayer every morning.
Yeah, I don't meditate either because my mind runs too much. I can't cut my mind off if I tried. And I'm trying to
cut mine off, but Lord,
I can't cut it off, so I don't meditate. And I don't think, you know, I personally don't believe meditation is for everybody. If you meditate, that is wonderful. Like, whatever floats your boat. Praying works better for me because, like I said, my mind is constantly, like, on go. So I can't just sit there and, you know, turn my mind off and be quiet.
It's hard, but you know what? I do want to start getting into yoga because I kind of want to just feel myself. Like, I want to center myself. However, I just know I don't like meditation. I'm going to try. I'm definitely going to give it a try. But
do you guys meditate? If you do, let us know, like, your experiences with meditation.
Yeah, and your techniques, if you have any. Yeah. I feel like it's different ways, though, to meditate. As far as, and you can do things like, I sleep. I know I just don't feel like doing something. I'm going to take a nap. One thing about Kora, she going to go to sleep. I always go to sleep. That's my way of recentering myself, and I'm waking up in the middle of sleep. Yep, just go to sleep.
You like a toddler.
The same problem.
You a toddler.
I am.
You having a temper tantrum? Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Oh wow.
Even if I ain't sleeping, I'm gonna force myself to bed because it's certain things that you just I don't want to deal with it right now. Like, you know.
Go to bed, Kora.
Start fresh.
There's something wrong with you.
Start fresh.
So recap self-love for the people.
So basically, just a recap. Learn self-discipline. Theory, that's the number one. If I haven't taught you anything, learn how to practice self-discipline. I'm still learning myself, so I won't pressure it on you all, but practice it. Learn to obey yourself. Listen to your body. Learn to focus on things that you can't control. If you can't control certain things, then just allow it to be what it is. God grant me the serenity to accept what I can change. Make sure you rest. Get plenty of rest. I think rest is very important. And just learn to decompress. Like today, I already know how my night finna go because I spent today pretty much working on other people's time. Literally, I'm going home and I'm finna relax myself. I'm finna go take me a hot bath, put on Grey's Anatomy, and mind my business. That's how I decompress. So, yeah, pretty much those are the rules to self-love. Do you have any particular other than just make sure you pray?
No, just pray and love yourself.
Okay.
Pray and love yourself.
Right, and the honey jar. That was a good one.
Yes, let's look up honey jars.
Let's make that a thing. I like that. So pretty much that wraps up the episode for today. It was nice talking to you all. We will be back on March 10th. That seems like it's so long from now.
Yeah, we have a lot going on.
Yeah, so March 10th is the next episode in which we'll be talking about being in between blessings. Pretty much, it speaks for itself.
It does. That was another saying that was given by my great grandmother. So I'm excited to talk about
been dropping some gems.
Yeah.
What's your great grandmother's name?
Her name was Elizabeth.
I like Miss Elizabeth.
Yes. So she's still dropping gems today.
Right.
So on Instagram, she said, I want to hold a group session to do honey jars. Yes, girl, let us know. We will be there. Let us know. That's something that's I'm definitely interested in. So let us know about that. Like, we will definitely support you on that. And
I'll definitely attend. I love that. Sounds really fun.
Yes, that. Because I like the whole idea of the honey jar. So definitely be there.
Let us know. Send us a DM so we can get it together and actually talk. So just make sure you all follow. Get your friends to follow. Get them to tune in to the live.
Yes.
Make sure you share this video as much as you want. We don't mind.
Yes.
And also on IG. So Facebook, we always drop the IG, but we will drop it again. So yeah.
Yeah, follow our Instagram, share our posts, comment, let us know what you guys think. DM us any questions that you have, any topics that you want to talk about. If you want to be a guest on the show, definitely.
Yes,
you know,
our DMs are open,
us.
so feel free to pretty much basically reach out. Like we don't bite.
Right, we don't. And our Instagram handle is Keepin Up with hold on, let me read it because I can't. Keepin, and that's KEEPIN with because I missed
Kirrie. Is you drunk today? Kirrie might be drunk. Y'all dealing with a drunk co-host. Actually, we're what did we say? We're co-hosting together. Oh my god, I can't. My host is drunk. So like, send me. Look, I hate it here.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time.
Yeah,
Keepin, KEEPIN with the culture, and that's with a K underscore. I'm tired, y'all. It's been a long day.
And it shows, sis.
Dang.
I hope you get plenty of rest tonight.
I am. What you said, rest is a form of meditation, and I'm going to meditate.
And self-love.
Y'all have a good night.
Tonight?
I'm meditating, loving myself.
We'll see y'all again.
See y'all later.
March 10th.
You know.
Lesson.